been a minute. I am just going to start throwing some stuff out here. A lot of things, are going on with everybody, and I think the most important thing that anyone and we all can do is to make sure that we're putting out positive things, right? And positive energy. However, you have to not live in a bubble, and you have to accept and be aware that there are other things that are going on and taking place, and they're not positive, right? They're not always going to be positive. What nobody understands, and it's important for me to say this, is, growing up, this was told to me that this was demonic. Reading cards, seeing a reader, a psychic, medium, whatever you want to call it, healer, there was no such thing. And I had a stroke on my birthday. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 years ago. Long story short, that's where things like really drastically started changing for me. And slowly but surely, I mean, it's a journey of me just all of a sudden paying attention to rocks and looking at things differently, like my third eye opening up in a way where I couldn't explain it. Nobody understands. Nobody is talking about what if the ones that are reading and they are calling upon God, or whoever they're calling upon. I got to tell you something too. What I'm learning in this journey is that it's not my place to judge. If there's a reader that does not call on God, whoever they call on, that is what they do. I do not believe that I am any better than they are. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I believe with my whole heart that the problem with society, the problem with the government, the problem with everything is nobody wants to try and understand or accept another person's point of view. Everyone's got a right to their opinion, and everything that, not everything, but everyone should matter. The Lord doesn't want us all fighting. He doesn't want everybody, being, you're either Catholic, you're Pentecostal, you're Baptist, you're this, you're that. It's not supposed to be that way. If you love, you're supposed to love with your whole heart, and you're supposed to accept everybody. So with that being said, I need you to know with me that that is what it is for me. I accept everybody. And I know that for me, it was the light that got me out of the dark. And I am a healer. The battles and, the things that I have had to go through, just because I didn't choose this. The Lord has chosen me to do the things that I'm doing. However, I'm not going to be stopped either. I have a mission, and it's going to be fulfilled. So do your best, right? Always put out the best. And everybody has hard days. Everybody falls on hard days. Learn from your mistakes, right? Like, they happen for a reason. Dear Heavenly Father, I call upon you now, Lord, and I just ask that you bless anybody that clicks on this channel, anybody that hears this message. We thank you for your mercy. We thank you for your grace. Jesus, I thank you for dying for my sins. Please forgive me for my sins, Father. May no form of any evil ever prosper, form against me, here and now, in spirit or in any form for that matter, against me or my children or any of my loved ones. We are highly favored and protected at all times. I call upon the divine, the highest light of all. I serve the Lord, and I walk in the light and love. Let's get it started. Calling upon my angels and ancestors. Archangel Michael, please bring through truth and clarity. Archangel Raphael, for healing body, mind, and spirit. Thank you. I'm going to go over, being told to go one more time. So sacred play is the first one out, okay? What this is saying to me is that you need to get out. You need to get outside. You need to tap in to your inner child, okay? There's something here on July 6th that's going to happen for somebody. Crossroad of destiny. If you're putting in the work, you know, good things are to come. It's not in our timing, though. It's divine timing. And that's just what it is, right? Like, you have to be able to sit in the ebb and flow. Her eye ever open. This is 37, so somebody could be 37. If not, March 7th could mean a deal, some importance of that. You know, when you start just to be aware of what's going on, Holy Spirit, angels, spirits, and guides, when you start paying attention to the smaller things, and you start, you got to be happy with what you have. You have to be content, and you have to be able to stand in the storm, and you just have to withhold. Everything happens in time. Everybody has karma to serve. What you put out there, you're gonna pay for. So don't look at things as if, oh my gosh, it's happening to me. Look at it as it's happening for me. I guess is what I'm trying to say right now. Spirit, you tell me about sacred play. Okay, so somebody's, the victory is going to be, you're going to find something outside that is important, and it's crucial for you. And I'm hearing somebody just is closed off. They don't want to be outside. They don't want to be around anybody. But in order for you to get your justice, and in order sorry, Spirit's talking to me. In order for you to be fulfilled, you don't have to be scared. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What somebody's name? I don't know. It doesn't matter what anybody's throwing your way. Yeah, does it make things a little harder sometimes? It does, but however, trust me, whoever's doing anything in the background, if they're messing around with bad things, I promise you, it's flipping right back on them. That's what they don't understand. It's just because somebody reads cards does not mean that they're doing anything of a lower force. That's not the case. This has helped us pull ourselves out and made us feel like we're not alone. We connected with our ancestors, our angels, our spirit team. Everyone's got their own beliefs, but there needs to be action. You need to take action on playing, getting outside more. July, right? This is 7. And there's something at the high priestess' feet. You need to get your feet in the dirt, in the ground, okay? And there's something about sitting, I'm seeing right now, something about you just sitting on a bench in front of water. The importance of that alone, okay? Spirit, you talk to me about Crossroad of Destiny, please. So the seeds that you've planted, okay, are coming in fruition. It might not seem like it might seem like it's taking forever, but the wheel is definitely turning in your favor. We've got the 4 wands, that's 1111 for me. And it's not always about, you know, a marriage and a partnership. If that's what you're seeking and that's what you're asking God for, and that's what you're supposed to have, then that's what you'll have, right? But finding peace within self, this is where the sacred play is. There's so much importance into this. So just Crossroad of Destiny, okay? You will have your happily ever after. Something about wine is coming out. And the Pentacles, you know, you've really put in work and you've been there for other people when you haven't had anybody. And everything's going to come together, okay? Something for real is going to happen, whoever this message is for, on July 6th. You're going to wake up from a dream, whatever the case might be, but things are going to be turning in your favor, okay? Her eye ever open. Spirit, what's this about? Okay. So there's a King of Cups that is in timeout right now. He wants to get on the chariot because he's been in hangman mode forever. He wants to celebrate. He's been through a huge battle. He wants to offer his cup of love. And it's a Pisces, okay? I know for a fact, just because of the cup, King of Cups, whatever. I'm hearing Spirit tell me this. There's something going on in the background. So where you were hurt, and your heart, you know, something hurt you really bad, please know that whoever that did that, you know, hurt people, they don't even realize what they're doing. They're coming in to defend you. And more than likely, you know, I'm talking to a divine feminine right now. This person is helping you in the spiritual realm, right? Like I'll tell you the reason I haven't been on here is because I have been, the fights that I've been having to withstand and go through, it's just been turned up. And my job is, I just got things that I have to do. I can't mention, you know, everything. But it is what it is. Individuality, okay? This is important. Tell me more about this, Spirit, please. It's like you want somebody to rescue you, okay? That's not going to happen. Yeah, there's communication coming in, but this cup of love that you've been offering, that you're constantly offering, you know, to other people, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be sitting back in the ebb and flow, and you're supposed to be worrying about yourself. You're supposed to be out in nature. Again, out in nature. There is nobody coming in to rescue you. You have to put in the work. You have to put your foot in front of the other. Get rid of codependencies and take this offer of cup. There's something outside that God is wanting to show you, bring to light. And, you know, okay, so a bench. If you drive past, you see anything where there's water, you see a bench and it's under, there's a tree. You need to pull over, and that's where you're going to get some information. I'm seeing it vividly, okay? Tell me about storm wisdom. Thanks, Spirit. Okay, so I guess Spirit's saying take it like that. Somebody is definitely in despair. Whoever has tried to cause problems, this queen, I'm sorry, it's the Queen of Pentacles. But with the Two of Cups, Spirit's telling me, that's why I went to say king too. There was a couple working against you, working against your partnership, working against whatever the case might be. You are the one, okay? The divine, you have had help. It, they've been defeated. So, and the devil is on the bottom, okay? And look at that, I told you, the King of Pentacles, the Moon. The secrets that these people keep will no longer be able to reside just within inside of them. Because the Knight of Swords, the Lord has seen all. He wants you to know that he understands your pain. You've been through it. I can feel it, okay? The Hierophant. There's a death to a very big corporation. There's a death to all the confusion that somebody has tried and done. Horrible, horrible things. You see this person right here, this seven and this, I've never seen this, that didn't come out like this to me before. This Seven of Cups here, this is a shadow. This person is dark. They are not of the light, but they come in to everybody else as if they're the Hierophant, right? That they've got good and they know what's going on. No, they've got dark, deep secrets. Deep secrets. All this confusion, everything that they've tried to put you through, this Queen of Cups, your partner's up here, and your divine counterpart, the King of Cups, he's here. Okay, he's resting right now, and that's what he needs to do because we've been in battle, right? You can drop your burdens because whoever was working with them, okay? This Queen of Wands, she could be a cat lover, but her cats, I'm hearing her cats never stay around very long. She never has the same cat for too long. It's disgusting. She's been the person that's been working behind the scenes with this person. Guess what? She's down for the count. These people might not be saying that they're hurt or they're going through what they're going through, but I assure you, I promise you, it's over. And that's the truth, okay? This is me shedding light. And you are going to be happy, okay? You are the magician inside. You have a pure heart. When you are putting out good and you're manifesting, okay? And you're only, when you're the magician, you have all the tools necessary to make anything and everything happen for you. But when you're dealing, hold on a second. Go have Hunter do it, okay? Thank you, honey. When you're dealing with lower forces and stuff, you do get depleted. You do feel like, oh my gosh, when's this ever gonna come? We have to drop people. We have to remove any and all situations that the Lord is telling us to remove ourselves from. The people that are meant to be there, they will always be there. The people that have a problem with you working on yourself and getting through what you need to get through, they weren't meant for you in the first place. Okay? You're calling in your emperor. He's been putting in hard work too. He sees you're his son. I heard him saying his sunshine. He's no longer confused about what he needs to do. He knows you're his happily ever after. So have strength, okay? Because he's coming in. We've already seen the Page of Cups. He needs his rest right now. He's having to collect and gather what he needs to do. He's ready to bring things into balance. And he's ready to tell you the truth about things that you already know, right? Like you might not know every detail of it, but the High Priestess, we know things we don't speak on. You're his world. And there's a King of Swords, okay? Straight up. There's a King of Swords that he's in total despair about this. He's having nightmares, can't sleep. When he does sleep, it's terrible dreams because he's worked against this divine counterpart. You're always meant to have the love that you put out there for others. And it's sad, but it's true, okay? People really do think that they can swap out somebody else's energy and keep it and cloth themselves with it. That's not how it works. There's a tower. And there's a tower because, and I'm picking up heavy Sag here. Somebody has stood their ground, right? Whoever was left outside and looked, and, you know, for me, I've had people treat me and look at me in a way, it hurt. Until I got to where I started like, wait a second, these people don't even know me. They don't even know me, and they're casting judgment upon me. They have no clue as to what I've been through. What they weren't understanding is you cannot do that. You can't do that to a divine feminine. We're here on a mission. We are here for a reason. The end. You'll be the one that's left outside. Okay? And that's what's going to happen. Because it's judgment. It's judgment for you, Empress. Everything's going to be brought into balance. Okay? You've got gifts coming. Somebody has bought you something beautiful. Not only that, but the Lord, your ancestors. You are going to forever be taken care of, and all this pain, all the hurt that other people have caused over jealousy because they didn't have this. Trust in your abilities, okay? Maybe you need rest too. But I think where you're going to really find your rest is outside. Okay? Make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. And I'm proud of whoever's reading this says this is amazing. You know? I've been stating forever that the dark is not going to be able to play and be with the light much longer. This is real serious stuff here. People's faces, you know, they're going to start looking different. You pick up on stuff, you know. If somebody's always telling you, you should be doing this differently, you should be doing that differently, they're not coming from a loving place, and they're not talking about something that you know you should be doing differently, and it's somebody that's trying to cast their insecurities off onto you. Leave them in the dust, because somebody seriously did not think that you were going to have victory. This was upside down, okay? But you do have victory in all of this. So, love and light, and understand that, listen, because 7 starts out here, Spirit is telling me to say that 7-6, okay? July 6th, July 10th, and July 12th. July is your time. It's stuff's coming in. So, sorry it's taken me, you know, a little bit to get anything out, but I've been having to take care of business in the background and divine alchemy. Okay? 24. 6. This is the year of 6. Okay? If you add if you go on your birth certificate and you find out the time that you were born, and you add all the numbers together, and you break it down to a single digit number, If it breaks down to a 6, honey, I promise you, we're in 2022. This is your year that everything changes. I'm being pulled to tell you, get in the water, okay? You really, really need to get into the water. Mary Magdalene, you know, she has been there nourishing you. I'm hearing some of you were like orphaned, okay? That's why you are chosen, because you didn't have love from the people that were supposed to show you love. They didn't show you the love, but that's okay, right? Like, it's peace within. And it's when you have people in the background, angels, working in the outfield, watching over you while you sleep, watching over your every movement. That is the purest and greatest love that you could ever hope for. So I hope you have a great day.